This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by the podcast Mission to Zix, a fully improvised, obsessively sound-designed sci-fi sitcom for your ears that's just launched its second season. Previous guests include Comedy Bang Bang favorites like John Gabrus, who played a roast droid named B69420, and Paul F. Tompkins as a kindly chimney sweep named Rip Ciso. But beware, Mission to Zix is not just funny, it has characters you will accidentally start to care about, plus satisfying plot arcs. So open up your podcast app and search Mission to Zix, that's ZYXX, to binge season 1 and hop on board for season 2.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Show me your Jello jigglers and I'll drop trow like Dirk Diggler. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Thanks to Bingo Boy. Oh, Bingo Boy is probably his first appearance here on the Catchphrase. Could be his last as well. Welcome to the show, Comedy Bang Bang, for another week. And this is exciting. I'm Scott Aukerman, your host, of course, for Comedy Bang Bang for another edition. And what an edition
Which
it is.
one of
a
these
little
buttons
later.
records? I'm sorry. Which one of these buttons records?
Gino, where have you been?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's summer.
You're back?
Yeah, it's summer on Long Island, so I've been spending some time out east on Montauk, you know?
You haven't been on since last year. Why are you saying?
You
I
have to
don't
get the
care
summer
what
started
season
early.
it is.
You have to get the summer started early out on the island, bro. I haven't been here forever. Which one of these buttons records?
The bright red one.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm out.
No,
this is fucked. Let's start over.
No, we have
3, 2, 1, and speed.
No, engineer Cody Brett has already been recording.
Oh,
We're
okay.
Yeah,
That works great. Oh, thank God this guy's here as backup.
Yeah, I will say about the levels. I'm peaking in the headphones still, but
Is that me?
it should
me?
be your
Let me
job
see.
if you're here. But I tell you, we've had no one else to do it for. When was the last time you were on? The Christmas episode?
God only knows anymore. I don't know. It was some spectacular, some bullshit anniversary of some sort, something. The first time we kissed, whatever. I can't remember. I can't even keep track of all these. What, are you my fucking wife now?
Wait, you have a wife?
No, not anymore.
Wait, you used to be married, though?
I was briefly married this year. I got married on Christmas Eve. I got married on Christmas Eve, but as you know, I'm bisexual, and I just didn't want to nail it down for just ladies for the rest of my life.
Could you have two? I mean, it's an interesting question. So say you are bisexual, which, God love you, and God does love you. But shouldn't you be able to have both a husband and a wife? You should be able to be married to two people, right?
You should. I don't know if that should be just for bisexual people. I feel like anyone should be able to marry, as long as everyone's in agreement. That's like, look, I have 3 wives. As long as all the wives are like,
I don't know about that because there's power structure there and taking advantage of each other. But I'm saying, like,
you're already concerned with the political mind games that would be occurring if you had multiple wives. If you were into polyamory, your concern is maybe the power dynamic would be off. I would feel like I was living a Zach Morris fucking lifestyle, like switching my hat around so people think I'm a different person and shit, keeping track of what
I've
lies.
never seen the show.
I don't know what show I'm talking about.
Wait, do you know a guy named Zach Morris?
Yeah, I know this guy Zach Morris.
From Long Island?
Yeah, he's from Long Island. He works at Enzo's Deli in Massapequa Park, and he's a fucking great guy.
And he switches his hat around all the time.
He switches his hat around all the time, and I'm like, "Who are you today?" He's like, "Hey, it's me, backwards hat guy." And I'm like, "All right, let's throw a football."
So
around.
he does characters.
He does characters, but they're all reflection. They're all shades. They're not the way I like characters. I like characters that are deep, well thought out, completely, just honed.
You're talking about in art in general.
In art in general, I don't like these slapped together fucking characters where it's like, let me do an accent and go fucking ape shit, put my hat on backwards. Yeah, I know.
Well, welcome back to the show, Gino.
Thanks for having me. It's so different here.
No, it's not. It's exactly the same.
You sure?
Different than where you've been. Yeah,
I don't remember
you've
any
been
of this.
somewhere else for 6 months.
Yeah, this is very different than the beach at Montauk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and this is the same spot we always used to.
We've
record.
always been here. Yeah.
Okay.
Catch me up. So by the way, for the listener out there, this is my intern Gino, and intern is really giving you way too much credit because
I know I'm almost graduated. At some point, you're going to have to start paying your interns.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. You show up very sporadically, and
I'm a busy guy, and I live on the East Coast.
You live on the East Coast.
You
commute.
record out here in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm not going to move my show to you.
So you can get big talent out here. If you're in Hollywood, you get all the best talent, all the greatest minds.
You talking about pussy right now?
Oh, fuck yeah. You know I am.
Okay, look.
I'm a talent scout in that way, in that I can tie knots in your pussy.
It's not this kind of show, okay? It's
oh, well,
not this
too
kind
late.
Of show.
You didn't invite me to be on, but I am here, and I'm gross.
Okay, catch us up with what's
Where's
been
the
going on.
Greek guy who's like fun and crazy and hates you too?
The Greek guy?
Yeah, the one with fucking, can't have eggs anymore or whatever.
Oh, Jason Mantzoukas.
Yeah.
He was here a couple of weeks ago.
I missed that prick.
Yeah. Really? Look, catch us up.
He's the closest thing I have to a friend and a father.
Sad. But okay, so
I know.
you've been our intern. You show up very sporadically.
About 5 or 6 years
You
now,
haven't
yeah.
been here for 6 months. Catch us up. You live with your mom out there in Long Island.
I live with my mom and my stepdad and my mom's ex-husband, who's my dad.
Who's
and my
your
stepdad
dad?
is my uncle.
Right.
My mom was married to my father, divorced him, married his brother, my uncle, who's now my stepdad.
Right.
Uncle stepdad, as we say around that.
And your dad is your former dad.
My dad is my former dad. He has relinquished. He did a reverse. He emancipated me at 14.
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you reverse do it? Do you say everything backwards or?
It was complicated. We had to go to Halltown, which is behind Town Hall.
Yeah.
I figured that one would make you giggle. It is that kind of show.
So catch us up. You got married, and then
I got married.
Who was the lucky lady?
Her name was Janice Vinciguerra.
Janice Vinciguerra.
Yeah, she's a half black and half Italian girl. She was beautiful.
Okay, so is Janice the?
I don't know. That's her first name. They don't give you like a black first name and an Italian last. She maybe technically
it
might
sounds
have
like that's what you did.
I don't know if I didn't ask her what nationality Janice is. You know what I mean?
I don't think when you are biracial you have to split up your name accordingly.
Okay, that's what I thought. It sounded like you were saying like which half?
No, that's
her back half.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, trust me, her
how
back
was
half
the
is
back
black.
half? Oh, okay.
No, seriously, she has like her butt is way darker than the rest.
Really?
Rest of her
Is some
body.
sort of vitiligo situation? Or?
Yeah, reverse vitiligo.
Where it's just sores and bruises. Look, it's not that kind of show either.
I know, I'm
so
sorry.
what
You
happened
asked
to
the
Janice?
question. Oh, Janice and I got a divorce shortly after.
Okay, did you go to Halltown for that?
Yes, we went to Halltown and we got a divorce.
Are there any rides at Halltown?
There is one ride at Halltown, and it's a long hallway, and there's doors, and every door you open...
You're just talking about walking down a hallway at this point.
I don't know. I paid $9, and I fucking had a blast. You got to see these fucking hallways they have. They've got doors on the left, doors on the right, sometimes a door at the end. Mm-hmm. There's like tiny little sprinklers and maybe a camera and like a light that
fire
blinks.
exits.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a fucking poster that says exit in like red. It's fucking hot. It's like Spencer Gifts. It's a tiny little poster that lights up and has lights on it.
She's talking about a sign.
Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. I saw the poster and it opened up my eyes.
Okay, so you went down to Halltown, you got divorced.
I got divorced.
And you're back on the market.
I'm back on the market, as you know, open to all
comers.
Well, because I realized I've learned a lot in the last couple of years that I used to say I was bisexual, but apparently there's more than two genders.
Yeah.
So I'm down for anything.
So you're anything. So
guy, gal, in between, outside of those two things, non-conforming.
Anything that just come at me, bro.
If you're human.
Yeah, human. Okay,
human is what I'm looking for.
You draw the line at human.
Human and not fat. No fatties.
Okay. Well,
I'm completely open-minded. I'll fuck literally anything, and anyone, any gender, whatever. But fat people, let's get come on, for fuck's sake.
That's not just because you're thin as a rail.
It sucks. First of all, being my size, trying to fuck a fat guy is impossible. They fucking rest their gut on the top of my ass when he's pumping me. It's so fucking.
Gino, I'm going to ask you to tone down the graphicness of the detail here.
I thought you asked me the question why I don't like fucking fat guys. And it's because they put their gut on top of you when they're pumping you from behind.
I said you are thin as a rail, and that's not nice to say.
Oh, right.
That's not a question of why do you not like fucking fat guys.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't mind fucking fat girls. It's fat guys.
I didn't ask.
Oh, yeah. And I don't, okay, fair enough. That's fair. So, how about you? Any divorces or?
No, I'm all good. I stay the same. I'm constant.
You're a constant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can come into any episode and I'll be exactly the same.
Yeah, I'll be nitpicking small little details out of all my interesting
people. You got married. These are giant things.
Yeah, well, now it's just dust in the wind, just like
21 Jump Street.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Dust in the wind.
Oh, now I get it.
It is that kind of show.
That's the kind of show it is. Is it a pop culture thing that maybe 24-year-old's not going to get? I got it for you.
Well, Gino, it's great to have you back, and you're back here for the perfect show because coming up a little later on the show, we have an author, but you'll be...
I love books.
Do you? What's your favorite tome?
My favorite tome is the little yellow
The phone
Catcher
book.
in the Rye.
Oh.
No, the little yellow one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The big one. So your books are divided into Little Yellow and Big Yellow, and one's the phone book and one's Catcher in the Rye?
Yeah, I never thought of it like that, but yeah, those are my two favorite books. Well, those are the two books I have.
Yeah.
I have other favorite books, but they haven't been written yet. At least I'm not sure. Because I have like ideas of like, what if like all these kids live on a fucking island, right? And we just see how they exist. It's like Lost, but with kids, and no sci-fi elements. And then there's like a fat kid, and everyone fucking hates this fat kid.
Wait, this is your idea?
This is my idea for a book.
No, it's been done.
It's been done?
Lord of the Rings. Wait, no, what am I talking about?
Lord of the Dance?
No, not Michael Flatley, who, by the way, you weren't here for this. When Whitney Cummings was here, we looked up his celebrity net worth. It's mind-boggling.
Oh my God, I can't believe
It's
I wasn't
so
here for when
mind-boggling
you
that
and
I
Whitney Cummings Googled something. Holy shit, I can't believe I missed it. I hope it was recorded.
What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Lord of the Flies.
Oh, yes, dude, with
You
Jeff
read that?
Goldblum, and he's like...
No, you're thinking of Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that's the
a
one
different
where,
island.
Yeah, okay, it's the one where it's him and Cyndi Lauper, and he can like read minds by touching objects or whatever.
Vibes.
Oh, of course you know that one. Now, okay, yeah, that's
No.
right.
I tell you, when you read that phone book, don't spoil the end. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, yeah?
Zazik's Auto Repair.
Zazik Zebra Emporium. Yeah, no, the phone book's fucking great.
So what else have you been up to, though? I mean, you've been gone for
I've
so
been
long.
vacationing. I got home. Last time I was here, I was heading out to Montauk, so I landed at JFK. I took the air train to Jamaica, and from there I went to, the usual set of stops, Rockville Center, Merrick, Belmore, Wantagh.
Sure.
Wait, excuse me.
Yeah,
Holy
wait,
shit,
I
Rockville
knew
Center,
something was
Baldwin,
amiss.
Freeport,
yeah.
Oh, my God. Merrick, Belmore,
Like, when you
Wantagh, Seaford,
do this-
Massapequa Park, Copeg, Amityville, and Babylon.
Right.
But then after that, I wanted to go all the way out to Montauk. So from Babylon, I had to hit Bayshore, Islip, Great River, Oakdale, Sayville, Patchogue, Bellport, Mastic, Shirley, Spionk, West Hampton, Hampton Bays, Southampton, Bridgehampton, East Hampton, Amagansett, and Montauk, a.k.a. The End, baby.
Wow. I can't believe you did that all from memory.
No,
This is
I looked
incredible.
at a phone to make sure I had it all correct there.
I wasn't going to tell the listeners.
I know, but I just feel bad because I can only memorize up to 10 words in a sentence,
Right. Oh, you went to 11 on that one.
Well, I knew the first 10 by heart. The
And then
11th one I riffed.
And then you... Sentence.
Sentence.
Could have been anything.
It's really- 'cause
I can only memorize 10 words in a...
Yeah, it's fresh on my mind because I realized I was saying a sentence, so it's right there for me to be able to end it with the word
It's a
sentence.
good pull.
Yeah, hey, that's me. I'm a puller and a taker and a sucker and a pusher.
Okay,
and
all right. Well, what I was going to say is you're here for a good show because we have a band here, and we'll
I
need you
fucking
on the
love music.
We'll need you on the levels. Turning
yeah.
up the bass guitar, turning down the vocals.
Turning the vocals all the way down, turning
No,
the bass guitar
we're gonna
all
wanna-
the way up,
No.
putting the drums in the middle.
In the middle. That's a great instinct.
Drums
right
in
there.
the middle, clowns to the left of me. Here I am. Love your peaches, shake that tree.
Okay, great. I think
I
you're
love
prepared.
music. I love all kinds of
You
music.
love. Yeah. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is Hip Hop by Pusha T. Hip Hop music by Pusha T and the Boys.
But so
Is that not a song?
I think that's a genre.
Okay, yeah,
I think when you look in your iTunes, you're seeing hip hop.
Yes.
That's not the song title. That's actually you look right above it. It says genre.
I actually listen to all my music on Stitcher Premium.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Okay, it's very cheap.
Promo
for
code Gino.
Freedom.
We'll recut that. I'll do that in post. I'll make sure
Okay,
you put
thank you.
promo code Gino. I don't have a show.
All right. Anything else happened to you before we get to our band?
I mean, nothing big. I got slapped in the face by Billy Joel's cousin at
Billy
Mulcahy's.
Joel's cousin. Who?
Yeah.
Joe?
Joe Joel, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
Joe
What
Joel
did you
slapped
do?
me. I beat him in beer pong, and then I was being a real asshole about it, and I put my dick in one of his beer cups, and he fucking slapped me in the face. But that's a point of pride. If you haven't been slapped in the face by Joe Joel, you're not a fucking Nassau County resident.
Surprised he didn't slap your dick. Like, come to where you work and slap your dick out of his...
Well, that's because my dick was in my mouth, so he couldn't really slap. He was trying to slap. He literally said, I'm going to slap your dick out of your mouth. And I was like, good luck trying. I was in a full...
Wait, your dick was in
my own mouth.
I don't even want to
because
pursue this line of questioning.
I dipped my dick in his beer, and then
Your
I
Honor,
quickly
can I be
swung
considered a hostile witness?
You calling me Your Honor? Thank you. That's like the highest thing. I'm like a justice of the peace. I'm like RBG, except more liberal.
You're allowed to perform weddings now at Halltown.
Oh, that'd be fucking awesome. And divorces. We do them both.
Wow.
Get
Everything
in, get
at
them out.
Halltown.
Oh, you could do anything at Halltown. You can go down the hallway. Try the ride.
It's strange that there's only one hallway and it's called Halltown. I feel like I would go there. It would be like a maze, some sort of Byzantine.
Apparently, there's a room full of cough drops, and so that's like
okay. Well, that counts.
And then there's a room full of oats, and I didn't get it at first. Someone had to explain it to me.
Yeah,
but I picked
clever.
it up at the end. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because horses eat oats, and horses walk down halls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Great. So nothing else happened other than getting
I
slapped.
slapped my own dick out of my mouth by Joe Joel.
I really wish you would show up to the show if that's all that's going to happen. You know?
I go home thinking a lot more shit's going to go down, but then I spend so much time fucking commuting. I'm in and out of the city, hitting from Jamaica.
Sure.
You know where I'm
When
going.
you do that and you miss Freeport, are people yelling Freeport?
Yes, and I don't miss Freeport as someone who's been there. Yeah, I don't miss it that much.
Yeah. Well, Gino, great to have you back.
Yeah, I'm done talking now. I'm just going to fill up some waters for the band.
Okay, please don't take so long before the next time you come.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's edging for you.
Yeah, please don't.
It's so hard because once you felt a climax at the end of a 6-hour edge sesh, you're not going to fucking bust one out quick. You're never going to do a self-quick. Yeah,
I beg of you. I don't want to go down this line.
Have you not tried edging? Where you gingerly rub your penis on the edge of your dresser for an hour?
Your dresser?
The edge of your dresser. That's where the term edging comes from, right?
I don't think
it could be a nightstand. I'm sorry. Okay, right. Got to stay open-minded. It could be a nightstand.
A duvet.
A duvet? What are you, fucking freak, Scotty? I knew it. You're a fucking wild man.
All right. Well, speaking of wild men, this is exciting. We have a band here, and it's their first time on the show, and they are releasing their debut album this week. And I don't know what the debut album is called, but when they step up to the mic, we will certainly ask them what that is. The band is called, and it's a new band, it's a new musical combination. They're novices to putting things on wax. And they are called the Sloppy Boys.
Love it. Already on board.
Mm-hmm. Please welcome to the mics and to the show for the first time, Mike Hanford, Jefferson Dutton, and Tim Kalpakis.
Hello!
Oh.
Hi, Scott.
The Sloppy Boys are here.
Thank you so much. That's great. You're saying new to the wax, new to the instruments too.
Hello. Okay, that's interesting. Now, I've known the three of you for a little while. I can
Since we were born.
Yes, since you were born.
You were
I was the person who operated on you mother.
That's what you call it.
You also slapped our little butts.
Yeah,
our one
out of your mouth. You guys have never been on the show before, but Mike Hanford, you are a improviser of note and UCB alum.
Sure.
And you were in a sketch comedy group called the Birthday Boys?
A comedy troupe, the Birthday Boys.
Right.
For a time.
For about 2 years.
2 seasons?
We did about 2
years
on
notably.
TV, and then that was it. We just got together.
And
for
then
those
the
2
great
years.
fizzle.
Yeah, it's funny though. I think
Did
about
that
some of those
magician
sketches.
curse you guys? Oh, sorry.
I'm just cracking up thinking about some of the sketches on that show.
Well, Tim, you don't need to crack up as hard because you wrote a lot of the sketches on that show.
That's actually a good point. I hadn't thought of it because I worked so much recently that it all kind of blurs together. But yeah, I guess I did write a lot of that.
Tim was showing me his bank account earlier. My jaw, it didn't hit the floor because it's impossible. But if I was on the floor, if I was lying down, face down,
your mouth was slightly agape.
Oh, yeah,
and this
slightly.
was at the bank. We went down to the bank to actually show you the vault.
That's the best place. Oh, you said print my money up. Let me see it all in one space.
And then destroy it. That's what he said.
They had to print it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they destroyed it,
Bitcoin.
and that's why this band better make some money because I'm kind of fucked over.
Yeah.
Well, the music business is the place to make money these days.
Now, Tim, you were in the Birthday Boys. Now let's turn our attention to Jefferson. Now, you were also in the Birthday Boys.
That's correct, Scott. Yeah.
And now you're in something called the Sloppy Boys.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably should have gotten away from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize the commonality in the title.
Yeah, Birthday Boys, Sloppy Boys.
It's 2018, time to be heteronormative. You know, just fucking label it. We're boys, we're sloppy, deal with it.
The boys are back in town.
Boys
right?
have always been great when it comes to music, the phrase boys.
The Bus Boys, cleaning up the town.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Probably the third best song that has the word Ghostbusters in the lyrics.
I mean, I have to go with my number one would be from the movie Ghostbusters.
Well, Ray
Which-
Parker Jr., the theme to Ghostbusters. My
Yes.
number two would be Bobby Brown, Out Here on Her Own. And then Cleaning Up the Town is a distant third, I think.
And what's Ghostbusters?
You don't know what Ghostbusters is?
I know it's the Kate McKinnon movie, but I didn't know there
Yeah,
was
it's
any
really
music
good.
and
Yeah, that's
stuff.
what we're talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So now, the Sloppy Boys, you have an album out this week. What is the album called?
Lifelong Vacation.
Lifelong Vacation.
Wouldn't that
And-
be nice?
Well, it's almost Gino's life story here.
Excuse me, my life is hardly a
from what I
vacation. It's a
heard, he's-
harrowing collection of images. It's like the Ring video. Until you've had your fucking own dick slapped out of your mouth by Joe Joel, don't tell me my life's a vacation.
What else could edging be if it's not a nightstand or dresser?
Duvet. He said duvet, but I don't even know where the edge of a duvet is. It needs a hard edge because you
I
got
thought
to
a
press
duvet
your
was
erection.
was a
Like
blanket.
a sharp edge?
It needs a firm edge for you
about
to
like a
press your
knife?
vas deferens into. Too sharp of an
Too
edge.
sharp. Okay,
Yes.
got it. Okay. So dresser, just about right.
Dresser, perfect. I fucking love dresses.
You're like the Goldilocks of edging.
You're telling me.
Also, we've never talked about your hair. You have long, flowing blonde hair.
I've grown my hair
Why
out.
have we
this-
never talked about that on this
Because
show?
it's always under a New York Yankees baseball cap because I'm a regular guy.
Yeah, you
But then
are.
I fucking unleash the locks and people are like, holy shit. I do it because my aunt is undergoing extensive chemo treatments. And
Oh,
I
and
kind
you're
of like,
growing it out
No,
and-
I'm just flaunting it.
Locks of love.
She was a real fucking see you next Tuesday to me when I was a kid.
Oh, and are you going to go see her next Tuesday?
I can't. 'Cause she's
Right,
been
you're
a
going to be
real cunt.
downloading the album.
Is that when it comes out next Tuesday?
6/19.
It comes out this
baby.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
it's
that's Tuesday.
it's tomorrow if you're listening to this when it comes out. And the album's Lifelong Vacation. And how did you guys decide to start a band?
Well,
you
I mean,
could take
we-
it, Tim.
the band came together because
Is that what happened? You said, take it, Tim, and suddenly he
Yeah.
picked up an instrument.
Take it,
and-
Tim.
What the hell is he doing?
And I didn't know. I had never held a guitar before in my life. But
You
the
were
way
in
that-
Guitar Center, and he said, take it, Tim, and you
Yeah.
just walked out with it?
I went in to look for a triangle because I was thinking about playing that instrument. But then he
And also, you had a math class coming up.
exactly. So I was kind of under a lot of stress. But he looked at me and said, "Take it, Tim."
Pythagorean what?
theorem.
Oh,
I've
okay.
since learned. I looked it up online.
That is day one in
Google
math
it.
class. What the hell are you talking about? We'll get to it. Something to look
Let's
forward
just
to.
start a band.
It was the easiest solution. So we started rocking. And then, I learned all these chords and we had to put them to use. So,
Oh, yeah. What do you got?
Well, I mean, that goes without saying, but E major.
Sure, yeah. What about A?
A seventh, sure, yeah.
You've never played A? Oh, you got to try A. Just A
We
major.
kinda-
Good
we
luck,
sort of
Scott.
decided that's not going to work for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not.
It's not a great one.
He won't
for
budge.
us.
If you
on
don't
A.
play A, how are you going to get an A in the AV Club review?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Here we
hadn't
are at the end of the
considered that.
pier.
Wait, that's why bands play A's?
Yeah. If they play too many C's, they get a C or a C minus.
That's why any bands try to play like 9.6 that note for Pitchfork and shit like that. It really helps.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
You-
not play a 10?
Because that's a very difficult note to hit.
not even worth trying.
No one can play it. That's why nobody's getting tens.
Yeah, everyone thinks Pitchfork's real sticklers for fucking grades, but in reality, nobody can hit that 10.
So
You
now
know who
this
can hit that 10? Joe Joel.
out of your mouth.
Out of my hand. No, I wish it was a 10. It's more like 2 5s.
Next to each other?
No, I have almost a 10-inch penis, but it's 5 inches, and then it cinches down like a sausage, and then
balloon
another
animal.
5.
All right. So now this is a real thing. You
I
guys
swing
are,
it around like nunchucks if need be. What were you saying, Sloppy
Yes,
Boys?
we can see it, please.
Yeah, please put it
Put that
away.
away.
Or at least in your hair. So Sloppy Boys, this is a
You were about
real
to say,
thing.
this is a real thing. This is
You're
real.
a real band.
Oh, yeah.
Legit. Too legit to quit, man.
Yeah, we used to play cover songs, but then there was an accident.
An accident? What do you mean? Someone shit their pants? What happened?
We were playing in the sewer, and some ooze came down.
Oh.
And our lyrics changed from cover to original, and we haven't
Okay.
been able to go back ever
And which
since.
part of that was an accident?
The ooze.
Those.
The ooze part. So the playing down there was completely...
Yeah, well, we like the shit smell.
So have you kept up with that?
The shit smell? Oh, yeah.
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 We bring that with us wherever we go on tour.
So the album is called Lifelong Vacation. Approximately how many songs are we talking?
We're talking exactly 11.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to show you just exactly how many songs it is. 11. We're not fucking around.
So after the 11th song, the album just cut short?
Well,
It's
it goes
done.
back.
You're
It goes back to the first song.
Oh,
Depending
Oh, so
on
it's
the
almost an infinite album then.
Yeah, if you got
yeah.
the right,
if you got the right sort of, a repeat button on
Yeah,
your thing,
yeah.
And that's what you expect. You want that from listeners, right? You want them to put it on and just play it nonstop, right?
Right.
Hit the little green circle, not the
Full
one with the
volume.
one there.
You got to
Nope.
fully read the instructions before you play.
And don't crisscross the arrows.
Hey, no shuffle, baby. This
No,
is
we
not
did
a
not
fucking
intend to-
Vegas casino.
Exactly.
And you guys recorded this in a real studio?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
It's like a real real thing.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
a real
You're
thing.
not not pranking me.
This is not a Jerky Boys situation.
You got to read some of Scott's old music journalism. It's really interesting, hard-hitting shit. So, Belle Biv DeVoe, you recorded this with microphones in a real studio. Ooh, fancy.
Well, no, but
Just
Gino,
making sure it's all real.
Gino, I know these guys, and I know that they don't necessarily have the know-how or aptitude to do this kind of thing.
Oh, interesting.
We got a lot of heart.
Yeah, definitely you have a lot of heart. I've always said that.
And
You have
every band
3
needs to be
hearts.
3 Rudies. That's like what you want in a band. You don't need anyone who can throw or catch. You just need
Yeah.
3 people with heart.
We can
fact-
also use 3 roadies now that we bring it up.
3 roadies, 2 Rudies, and a Roddy Piper.
And a big old pineapple.
Patterns.
Well, this is very exciting. You have 11 songs. How long approximately is the record?
27 minutes.
Just a hair under 30. We wanted to keep it nice and tight.
Yeah, so this is a lot like what Kanye is doing lately. You know,
It's
keeping
exactly like
Exactly.
that.
That is,
yeah.
thank you. Yes. I mean,
we don't-
Grammy-winning artist.
It can be kind of frustrating when you're on the promo cycle and you're promoting an album, and everywhere we go, people are like, "You're like Kanye. You're like Kanye. The same kind of thing as Kanye." And I mean, it's true, so we don't deny it. But we also bring
How is it
something-
hard then?
It's hard because like
repeating yourself.
Yeah, you're nodding
day
all-
in,
nodding,
day
yes.
out.
Yeah, craning
I got
your
a,
neck.
I
to
got a
nod.
bad neck.
My chiropractor.
Oh, why? What happened
Yes.
with your neck?
A blowjob.
Receiving
Somebody
one that
blew
was
his
so
neck.
good. You fucking
You were
rolled back
nodding
too hard.
so
I
hard.
said, "This is
I like this.
I like this for real.
I hurt my neck getting a blowjob one time too because Bohemian Rhapsody came on,
Oh yeah, that can.
and we were
happen.
both smashed.
Oh yeah.
So you're going to play some songs over the course of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
I mean, I think you could play all 11, and we still have 2 hours of talking left to do.
Yeah. So let's talk about what instruments you play, Mike.
Drums.
To quote a movie I've never seen, I slap at a bass.
Very good. And you also do your own vocals as well?
I do some vocals, yeah. We all kind of share some vocals. There's a song I play guitar on as well.
Okay, great. And Jeff, what do you?
Well, I'm going to quote a different movie, but I slap it of skins.
Is that from Superfly? Slap me some skin.
Yeah,
a
that's
Jenna
from
Jameson
the
movie.
new Superfly.
Oh, the new one.
I've only
Oh,
seen the reboot.
Okay, and
I'm going
then
to quote a movie. Every guy's got to have a man cave.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, same as the first
leave the
movie.
cannoli.
Yeah. Hey,
don't-
make me an offer.
That's Obama's favorite movie quote. Because you take the guns and you leave the cannoli.
Oh, okay. Let's not get political here. I had no
Sorry,
idea that you were. So what do you play though?
I slap at a guitar. And like I mentioned, I play an E major, a seventh. But I mean, I'll go all the way right up to the high octave and play a high E. So
Okay.
I'm all over that fretboard. I play drums on a couple of songs. We got a song called "Pass That Doobie," and I play. Drums.
Okay, and what are you doing, Jeff, when that happens?
I have to like move the cars and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
'Cause-
what do I play? Guitar on
You're
the
bass on that.
okay.
bad boy.
So a lot
Holy
of
shit, you guys are all polymaths, it seems like.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I guess you could say
virtuosities,
that.
you know? Everyone switches it up.
Is it
Everyone's-
polymath?
Is it?
No, hold on.
I shouldn't have said anything.
What do you think? What do you think it is? Polymath?
Polyamorous.
Polyamorous. That's what I was
Okay.
looking for.
Polly
yeah,
Shore.
That's what I am.
The weasel.
The weasel, of course.
Wheezing the juice.
So now you guys are going to play some songs and describe this first song that you're going to play here for us, if you can.
I mean,
what is your style? What is your
to
musical style?
contextualize it, I mean, I would say if you're going to really look at it in a big picture sense.
Yeah, macro. Let's.
I mean, in the 80s, yeah, there was hair metal and everyone's wearing the spandex and stuff. But then when Nirvana came along, they kind of had more of a grungy sound.
Okay, I'm
The hair
with you
stayed
so
long,
far.
but it went down.
Yeah, so
Right.
cut forward.
Wasn't not as much hairspray.
Yeah, less hairspray, and the spandex was, I mean, it was more loose.
And
Well,
shorts.
some people maybe wore spandex, but they were like bicycle shorts, like.
Well, if
Axl
you were
Rose.
riding a bike, you would still wear the proper attire. If you were doing aerobics, you wear spandex. But if you're on
Sure.
stage, you would wear Doc Martens.
Flannel.
Jean shorts with thermal pants on underneath.
Yes.
That's one of my
Okay,
favorites.
got it.
So from that Kurt Cobain thing, you want to jump forward about 30 years, then we come along with a whole new
30
sound.
years.
Yeah,
I
but
guess so.
almost these days.
These days, when you think about it, in
and
this
we got-
economy.
We're not very grungy, but we don't do that hair metal shit either. So I don't know what's really
So the
left.
two examples
Jazz?
you led with, you're just completely different than those.
Two things we're not.
Well, I wanted to contextualize.
Well,
it.
this one's
Sure.
a true story, I think, right?
This song is a true story.
this one we're about-
okay.
Oh, right.
So you're about to play your first song. So this is from this is the Sloppy Boys. This is from the album Lifelong Vacation, and this is a serious thing. You guys are actual musicians now, and this album is going to be on sale. You can get it on iTunes and everywhere tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Spotify,
It'll end up
Google.
on Spotify, sure.
1, 2, 3 music.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So now, but these versions you're going to play are live now, and we're going to hear you playing live. These are not the album versions. So
Correct.
Are you guys doing ringtones?
I mean, really, these days, anything could be a ringtone. If you
Yeah. Are you willing to sell some of your songs for commercials?
As soon as someone wants to buy.
I think I've looked over some of the track listings. I think you have some really intriguing possibilities for merchandising.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think several companies would be interested in the types of products you are talking about. So, are you guys set up to play now?
We're ready to go. We're ready to rock.
go. And do you want to say the title of this, or do you just want to get into it?
This song is called Here for the Beer.
Here for the beer, the Sloppy Boys from Lifelong Vacation. Here for the beer, here we go.
Well, Tim, Jeff, and me went to the Hollywood Hills, up to a famous big shots party serving cocaine and pills. All the beautiful people snorting lines by the mile. Hopped up supermodels doing their drugs in style. There was a ball full of fancies, parties big as trees. A mountain of cocaine, but we forgot our skis. The host of the party sauntered up to our side. He said, "Hey, sloppy boys, wanna go for a ride? I got mescaline and shrooms, morphine and weed, uppers and downers, meth and LSD. I can make you three fly. You just tell me what you need." So I leaned in close and said, "Now listen to me. We're here for the beer. We're here for the beer. Get those other drugs out of here. We're here for the beer. We like a beer in a keg or a cup. We don't do drugs, that junk will mess you up. We're here for the beer. Now the three of us don't hold our liquor well. A few cups of beer and we're drunk as hell. At the night wore on, we sort of fell apart. A supermodel asked me, "Hey, did you just fart?" I said, "Oh, what's it to you? It's a natural thing." But her boyfriend shoved my shoulder and said, "Yeah, but it really stinks." I looked to Tim and Jeff, "Hey boys, we're gonna brawl." But Jeff Jeff was by a shelf with an autographed baseball. The owner chewed him out. Come on, Jeff, that's not a toy. Tim was talking to Rob Lowe. He kept calling him Roy. At this point, I had lost my hat and car keys, but I couldn't drive anyway. Shit, I could barely see. We found a guitar and sang Piano Man, but the guests wouldn't join us. They suggested we scram. Scram, you mean leave? Well, we barely quenched our thirst. Besides, if you want us to leave, you'll have to catch us first. We're here for the beer! We're here for the beer! Get those other drugs out of here. We're here for the beer. We're here for the beer. We're here for the beer. Let me make this perfectly fucking clear. We're here for the beer.
Oh,
Holy
hey.
shit. I can't believe I got that thing wired in time.
Yeah, you were scooting around the whole time.
I'm sweating my fucking tits off over here, I'll tell you that much.
You got in the way more than
Yeah, I'm
you were
sorry
helping.
about that. I thought I would be a
I thought
little
you were going to grab one of their instruments at one point.
At one point, there was a triangle there. I didn't know if they were going to use it or not.
Yeah,
but
if you, Mike, you set up a triangle. You promised to use it, right?
I will get that thing ringing as soon as I can.
All right,
I'd like
very
to
good.
re-ask a question Scott asked you
Well,
guys
you know
earlier.
what? We need to take a break, though.
Oh, that wasn't
can
the
you
break.
can you save it until right after the break? Would that be all right?
Yeah, that's
we
fine.
listened to music. That wasn't the break.
Yeah, it felt like a break. We didn't have to talk.
No,
for
I
that
mean
whole
we were
time.
sitting
Are
there.
there going to be a
listening
lot of re-asking of questions because this could go all night?
yeah, we're just going to re-ask all of the
Until
ones.
we hit an answer that you like,
Yeah.
Gino. We'll
Look, we
keep
need to
going.
take a break. Think of that question.
Got
We'll
it.
ask it the minute we get back. And coming up after the break, we have Devin O'Shea, who's an author, and this is very exciting. So we'll be right back with more Sloppy Boys, more Gino after this.
And go to commercial.
Hair. It's the hat of the head. You know what I mean? Guys, you want to keep it. If you have it, you want to keep it, don't you? Well, if you're worried about hair loss, Keeps is designed for guys who want to stop hair loss. They have a scientific and affordable, that's the most important part, approach. Keeps is the easiest way to stop hair loss before it's too late. It really works, and it is completely safe. Keeps offers basically generic versions of the only two FDA-approved hair loss products that are out there. Some of you have probably tried them before, but you have never, ever, ever gotten them this easy and for this price. Getting started with Keeps, it takes less than 5 minutes, and Keeps, get this, it only costs $10 to $35 a month. Now, I would pay 50 times that to keep this hair, my beautiful, beautiful hair. Now, that's great, but this is the best part. You can get your first month for free. That is one hell of a deal for getting to keep your hair. There is no reason to put this off any longer. Stop hair loss today the easy way with Keeps. They will even let you say hell. That's how cool Keeps is. They even put it in the copy, the word hell. It's a sin to say it, but I don't care. I love it so much. Now, I've been hearing about Keeps for a long time, and when I'm out there on the street, I'm constantly looking at people's heads. I'm like, does that person have hair? Does that person have hair? And every time I see someone with hair, which I got to be honest, is about 48.5%, I assume that they've been using Keeps. That is just how good Keeps is when I look at someone and I see hair, I'm like, oh, that's a Keeps client. Keeps is the best. To receive your first month of treatment for free, go to keeps.com/bangbang. That is KEEPS.com/bangbang. That is a free month of treatment at keeps.com/bangbang. Keeps. Hair today, hair tomorrow. Hello, Newman. No, that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about HelloFresh. HelloFresh, of course. Support from today's show comes from HelloFresh. Let me tell you about it. All right, HelloFresh, it's a meal kit delivery service. Sounds good so far, right? Well, guess what? They also shop, plan, and deliver your favorite step-by-step recipes and pre-measured ingredients. So what you can do is you can kick back, cook, eat, and enjoy. All right, here's how it works. You have 3 plans to choose from, including classic, veggie, and familia. Each box is delivered right to your door. They don't deliver it to your neighbor. They don't deliver it to the next town over. Like some of these places, they deliver it right to your door in recyclable, insulated packaging, and it's made up of fresh, responsibly obtained ingredients from carefully selected farms and high-rated trusted sources. Sounds good, right? Plus, with the simple recipes outlined on pictured step-by-step instruction cards, you can feel confident in your cooking. You know, sometimes I had my mother's recipe books. When I moved out of the house, she gave me some. Like, you're going to have to start cooking on your own, son, is what I said to her. And she's very lonely. And so I had these recipes, and it would have words in them that I didn't even understand. And I'm not talking, normal English words. I mean, like cooking words that they'd be like, that they would assume because these recipes were so old. I think they assume like everyone knows how to. I'm trying to think of one I don't even know, but like it would say quarter the chicken. You're like, what are you talking about? Quarter the chicken? That's a bad example because there are more specific ones. But what they have is step-by-step instruction cards. So when you look at these things, and I've been using HelloFresh over the past couple of weeks, it's very, very easy. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is easy. I know how to do this kind of stuff. You don't feel like a dummy reading a recipe. That's the worst place to feel like a dummy, is reading like something that's trying to teach you something. You know what I mean? I guess not. There's even lots of one-pot recipes, so you don't have to clean up a lot of stuff afterwards. So you can spend less time planning your meals and grocery shopping every week and just get that time back to do more of what you love. And, if you have something you love doing, tweet me about it. I'd love to hear about it, whatever weird things you're into. Like I say, I've been using HelloFresh over the past couple of weeks, and Delicioso does not even come close to being the minimal. What am I trying to say? It's delicious. Oh, God. Why am I trying to gussy this up? Great pastas I've been enjoying recently. For $30 off your first week of HelloFresh, visit HelloFresh.com/bangbang30 and enter the code bangbang30. That's for $30 off. So HelloFresh.com/bangbang30. Offer the code. What am I saying? Offer the code bangbang30 to the gods. See if they acknowledge you. No, the offer code is bangbang30. HelloFresh.com/bangbang30 gets $30 off your first week of HelloFresh. You got to do it. It's very tasty. Delicioso, as I like to say. Thanks, HelloFresh. Comedy
And
Bang
we're
Bang.
back from break.
Gino,
And we're
God
back.
damn it.
Sorry, you do this one.
Yes, we're back. Yes.
You do this
Comedy
one.
Bang Bang. Comedy Bang Bang. We're back here from the break. We have Gino, the intern.
Back from the break, baby.
Gino, what's your last name again?
Lombardo.
It's been so long since you've been here. I forget things.
I know, it's
I want
fucking
to say
brutal.
Vanelli. Is that someone? Gino
What?
Vanelli?
Yes, that is someone.
Who is that?
That's the sniper, I think, that shot Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Okay, great. We also have
Pretty sure.
We have the Sloppy Boys here.
Hey.
Lifelong Vacation in stores tomorrow. We heard we're here for the beer.
Beer, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
That's
and
awesome.
Gino, before the break, you said you wanted to re-ask a question.
What are you talking about?
Oh God! Everyone's been on pins and needles during this break. They wanted to hear.
Oh, right. I had that question before break.
Yeah.
My question is, what are you guys going to do during the break?
That was never asked.
That's never happened.
That was never asked to begin with.
I want to re-ask a question. So I hear that you have one song called Pass the Doobie, one song called Here for the Beer.
Oh, yeah.
And my question was, just to reiterate one of Scott's question, this is a serious band. You guys are serious about it. This is real?
That
Yeah,
song.
we're serious about it.
That song
Dead
we
serious.
heard was like a real song.
Right.
Yeah.
Real as it
The
comes.
album is a documentary, basically.
I mean, if you look at the audio frequency waves, it's music. You
That's
can't
what I was looking
deny-
at the whole time.
Okay, so it's music.
Yeah, that's
An artist's objective Anyway, so what for 99% of the people may be just, complete amateurish shit. Like there's a
bullshit, if I could correct you. It's bullshit.
Sorry. There's a 1% out there who is going to really love it.
Look, it's like pornography. I don't necessarily know how to describe music, but I'll know it when I see it. And you boys, you're doing it.
Pornography? You're doing pornography.
I'm pretty sure I was fully erect that whole time. I have pre-cum.
Oh, come on.
In a jar, if anyone wants to.
What type of show is this? You were saying this is not that type of show, but what type of show?
I don't know anymore.
I see.
Because I don't know that it's your type of show either. But look, we need to get to our next guest. And Mike, do you have to leave or at some point you were saying?
I do have to. Yeah, I was going to scoot out a little bit.
Okay, but you can stay for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I was going to move my car around for a bit.
Okay. So you're going to drive somewhere?
Yeah. I'm so close. I'm so close to having an oil change that I just want to get it.
Just get to the mileage.
Get to that mileage and get it.
You're going to move your car down
they don't
the
like.
street.
I want go in there with a just under. He's like, okay, we'll do it.
You're going to move your car down to the gas station and get an oil change. That's what you're saying?
I'll probably go. Let me think about this. Probably down, back, and then down. It's probably
okay because okay, got it. All right, but you can stay here for a second.
For a second.
All right, well
so let's take a quick break before.
No, we just came back from one.
Right,
God, Gino, you're worse than ever at this.
And we'll just fix that in post.
Okay, great. We need to get to our next guest. He's an author, and this is exciting because you were saying that you've read 2 books or so, and we found out you read Lord of the Flies as well.
I never read that, but it turns out I accidentally had.
What about Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Flies like crossover?
Oh shit, I like that.
Amazing, yeah. And we'll talk to him about that. Maybe that's the book that he's written.
It sure ain't.
It's not.
It sure is not.
Okay,
Scott.
but you use some of the same words, I would imagine.
Well, I would have to double check, but I'm pretty sure yes.
So it's almost like you're Eskimo brothers with a lot of the words.
You know what, Scott?
That the book that I'm talking about is.
Scott, this is
sorry,
serious.
but Devin O'Shea is here.
Hi,
Hello, Devin.
Scott. Hello.
Devin O'Shea. Welcome to the show.
I need to get this
You're
out
coming
of the way.
in so
I'm coming
hot.
in hot, Scott. I need to get this out of the way right away, Scott.
Okay, welcome to the show. This is Gino, the
Hello,
Sloppy
Gino.
Boys.
Hi, Gino.
Hi.
How you doing?
Mike's going to be moving his car.
Yeah,
Mike,
but I want to hear what you're up to.
Listen to me. I saw Alien in 1993.
The first one?
An Alien or the film Alien?
Or Alien 3?
Alien.
Alien. A human?
I didn't see the movie Alien in 1993.
When did you see that?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, you gotta see it. It's fucking
That's
great.
great.
No,
That's one of those things.
I think you would
I
really
know
like
when
it.
I see it.
Sigourney Weaver, Ridley Scott directed, John Hurt.
You're gonna love it.
I've seen Prometheus. I have not seen Alien 1.
Well, like the bursting out of the chest stuff that's sort of
I've seen that.
riffed
From
on
Spaceballs?
In Spaceballs,
Yeah, they riff on that in Spaceballs.
Well,
Yeah,
what did
that's
you think
from
was
Alien.
happening in Spaceballs when
I
you see
thought
that?
it was just a fun riff. Mel Brooks is funny as hell. Hey man, look,
What's your favorite Mel Brooks film?
my favorite Mel Brooks, Robin Hood Man in Tights, baby.
Okay, well, I don't know that you're a real fan.
That's my favorite too. I gotta go with Devin on this one.
Yeah, me too. It's a great film.
A sneak. God bless you.
Come on, man. They got a character name of Chew. All right, listen. Now, Scott, I saw Alien in 1993.
You saw an alien.
Yes, Scott.
Okay, all right.
Do you know what this show is?
Yes,
Because I don't think
because
the Sloppy Boys or I know what this show is.
I just want to make sure because Alien 3, directed by David Fincher, came out in 1993.
Now,
So this
that's
is very
famously the
confusing.
best.
I guess, Scott, it is a funny coincidence.
Yeah,
But I did not see Alien 3.
Do you think this alien was drawn to the Earth by the movie coming out?
Scott, I don't have the answers. All I know is that in the year 1993, I was walking through Griffith Park.
Okay, in Los Angeles is a famous park.
Famous park. There's a bear outside.
There's a bear outside.
There's like a bear statue.
outside this building.
I see. Okay.
And I was walking with my little brother. I volunteer for the Big Brothers Big Sisters program.
Okay.
I was with my little brother.
Okay, how
And
old?
is your real little brother?
No, it's a program where you volunteer. I'll explain that to you in
Yeah,
a second.
right. How old are you in 1993?
93, I was 40.
You were 40. Okay, so currently you're in your
pretty old.
your 60s.
Yeah, I'm in my 60s.
Yeah. Okay.
To be honest, Scott,
65 years old. So eligible for Social Security. Are you taking advantage of that?
I just filed yesterday.
You did? Okay. Was it your birthday yesterday?
It sure was.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
The Sloppy Boys are here.
We don't want to get you in trouble, Scott, with the law. Oh, you can sing that song.
You can sing that
domain
now.
now.
So. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But
another trip around the sun.
Another trip around the sun. But that brings me to this alien thing.
Okay.
Scott, I saw.
So you're 40. You're volunteering. You have how old is your
These
little brother?
seem like the least important facts of the story, to be honest. I want to hear the alien
No,
part.
I like Scott. He wants to paint a picture for everybody.
Yeah.
It's a 6-year-old.
6-year-old
Little
okay.
black boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
I love this
We're
story
walking
already.
I don't know why that's.
Now I like it
I
even
don't know
more.
why. I don't know why that's important. I don't
You
know why.
want every detail.
I don't
but
know
as
why
soon
you-
as I say he's black, everybody's uncomfortable.
Well, I just don't know,
You know,
how
Scott,
that's
I'm not
important
uncomfortable
to
with him
the
being
story.
black. I'm uncomfortable with the 3 words, little black boy, back to back.
You're right. You are right. I should have said
Do
it.
you call him boy?
No. I call him Frank.
Okay,
Now,
that's
Scott-
all right.
Is that his name?
I think it is.
Perfect.
Now, Scott, we were walking through Griffith Park. It was becoming dusk, which is a time of day when the sun is...
No, I know what that is.
Okay. I thought you needed
We
explanation.
might borrow that for an album title.
Yeah,
Album 2.
It was becoming dusk. And I saw a little green man, Scott.
Huh?
I saw a little green man
In Griffith Park.
in Griffith Park.
What was the green little man doing?
He just scurried into the woods.
He just scurried into the woods. No interaction.
That's it. And then...
Did you lock eyes or whatever
No,
the alien had?
I kind of just saw like the back of him running into the woods.
Okay.
And what made you want to tell this story 30-something years later?
No.
25.
From the second I
30-something.
left Griffith Park, I've been trying to write this book. Okay? I saw Alien. Aliens are real, guys.
Okay.
And nobody believe. I feel like people don't believe me.
Okay. So you've written this book.
I've written a
about
book. The book is called I Saw Alien in 1993
it. By Devin O'Shea.
by Devin O'Shea. It's called I Saw Alien in 1993, Aliens Are Real by Devin O'Shea.
Right.
And
And by the way, you wrote out colon.
I
You
did.
You didn't put a colon. You said
what is a colon? I've always just heard it. Only ever heard colon.
I think it's an older black boy who works in politics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see how it sounds now when you say it.
Why does it sound different when I say it?
You're right. I don't know either.
So you wrote a book
I
about.
wrote a book.
It seems like it was too brief an encounter
No,
to
Scott.
write an entire tome on.
Scott, this entire book is about the struggle of a man
Okay.
who has not been believed.
Okay, you're hooking me into the emotional part
Okay.
of this story. Okay,
Let me-
good.
I want to
good.
walk you through some parts of the book. Scott.
Okay, great. Yeah. Will you read passages from it?
I will read a passage.
Okay,
This
great.
is from chapter 1.
Okay.
Thick pages.
Chapter, yeah, so. hold
Chapter
on.
1.
Chapter 1, you gotta believe me.
You got to believe me. And is this the start of chapter 1? Or
I'll start from the very beginning.
very beginning? Okay.
Okay, this is just the beginning of the book.
Yeah.
You could have just said, I'm going to start from the beginning.
I looked through
I'm
the
going to read a
chapter.
passage from chapter 1, the beginning of it.
I looked through the chapter for the best passage, and it really was just the
It
beginning.
really grips you from the
sell
beginning.
it.
huh?
You
Does
gotta
it go
come out
downhill
swinging.
from sentence 1?
Yeah, no zizig zebras
You know.
at the end here.
Here we go.
All right.
Chapter 1, you gotta believe me. Hey, look, guys.
Okay, can I stop you?
I already have notes.
Why? I mean,
This book was directly dictated from a recording that
Okay.
So a lot
okay,
of
so
it is going to
trans-
sound
by whom? By a
spoken.
professional transcriber? Or
Yeah, I did a little bit of it.
I will
much?
say,
I did most of it. Scott.
we barely gave him a chance.
yeah, you really.
He
We
said,
started-
"Hey, and we said, "No, not not like a book I've ever read."
This is
before.
the best passage in the book, he says.
Well, in chapter 1.
let's give you a little
All right,
more.
all right,
let's
here we go.
Let's give
Hey,
you at least
chapter 1.
at least the 10 words that Gino can memorize.
Sure. Then
Chapter 1, you gotta believe me. Hey, my name is Devin
Hey,
O'Shea. My name is Devin O'Shea, and in 1993, I saw Me an Alien. And ever since then, I've been trying to write this book.
let me take a look at this book. Now it says parentheses laughs.
It's mostly ellipses.
That's what happens.
There's a lot of
Well,
dots. How do you transcribe
I'm not
so
a
many
professional.
ellipses?
I'm not a professional transcriber. I was just typing sort of stream of consciousness.
Yeah, but when
as
you
the
read a
sound.
book, you see that it doesn't have stuff like that in there, right?
Wait, you were typing stream of consciousness.
You were transcribing.
I thought you were saying stream of consciousness and typing it
I
word for
definitely
word.
was saying stream of consciousness, but then as I was typing, I went into a Zen state where I was just able to capture whatever was coming from the recording.
Okay, great.
So let me just-
this is not transcribed. This is
not-
actually
I
written.
feel like you guys don't. This part of the book is throwing you. Maybe if I jump into the middle of the book.
Oh, okay. There
might be something that's
Yeah, you
more-
chose
book.
you chose the passage, so you can choose a
Yeah.
different one if you
Let's
like.
start chapter 2.
That's the middle of the book. There's 3 chapters?
It's a heavy book. This thing feels heavy.
And this is the longest chapter. Okay. This is sorry, I'm getting emotional. This is the part that is the struggle. This is about the struggle.
The struggle is real. Here we go.
Chapter 2. I'm not crazy. Slurp, slurp. Slurp, slurp. I'm sitting here eating soup, and I'm thinking to myself, people must think I'm crazy. Because I wrote a full chapter about how I saw an alien, and, ding dong. Hold on, there's something at the door. Hello? Yes, you've been served. I've been served? This is terrible. All right, where was I?
Okay, hold on. Let me look at this book.
It's all
I
Turks.
see in here it says, does sound effect and also mimes it.
Yeah, Scott. Have you never read a book before? Gino, you've read 2 books, right?
I read 2 books and apparently accidentally wrote one. As
Okay,
well.
I mean, Scott, I feel like is there something wrong with the book? I mean, are you not connecting with it?
Well, I mean, I have to say, chapter 1, the story is so brief.
You gotta believe.
You saw the back of what you assumed to be a little green man. How little?
I think before you started reading passages, you told us the story of the book.
Yeah, you told us chapter 1.
You told us the whole thing.
I guess I gave you a lot of the info. I did a lot. Can you put up a spoiler warning for the beginning?
Oh yeah, we'll do a retroactive.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Note to editor. Note to editor. Note to editor. That way it'll come up on the thing. Yeah,
That's great.
I'll be doing the editing.
Let me read.
Please don't.
Let me read you something from the final chapter.
Oh, okay.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3. Here we go.
Yeah, I've been to prison, but what does that have to do with aliens?
Heavy sigh. Okay, great.
Who's the narrator responding to it?
I can't. Sometimes I'm just. This criminal justice system in this country is built to keep people like me down, and nobody's gonna ever know aliens exist because Ronald Reagan. Well, I better take a nap.
Okay, so the event happened in '93.
Reagan was out of office.
Yeah, when did you write this?
Hold on, I'm still reading.
TBBB.
It says right in here. It says 3 Stooges snore.
Yes, and that is the end of the book.
And that's the end of the book. Okay,
I can't believe I interrupted before the snoring and the end.
Well, that's the end of the book, Scott.
This book is approximately 3 pages.
Yes, they're thick pages.
They're
though.
thick, yeah.
And the book looks big.
Great
but
paper
They're like
stock.
you wrote
Great
this
font.
on sponges. It looks like.
Scott, I don't listen, guys. I feel like you guys should be freaking out right now. Aliens exist.
I'm sort of bummed about the justice system. You know that.
I'll say
yeah.
the dad really fucks me. That'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
You think about that too hard?
Ronnie Reagan.
Ronnie Ray gun for real. He'll fuck you up. He like an alien himself with the ray gun.
Yeah, that's true. This book stinks.
Whoa.
You got some water in those sponges.
He didn't even say that for
Yeah,
we're here for beer.
It smells.
Oh, it just smells.
it smells
okay, I
like
misread the
dirty.
You sure it isn't the shit smell you guys carry around with you?
Hey.
No, that's a strictly different
different
smell.
smell?
I'm used to that one. This is
right.
new and PU.
But you know, Scott, I
have a mason jar full of pre-cum over here. No
This is the
peri-cum or post-cum.
stinkiest
It's all-
studio
yeah.
that we've ever had.
Wow, this is
sloshing around.
Well, I feel embarrassed because I thought I was going to come here and drop some sort of bombshell, and everyone's just sort of doesn't care.
Aliens might exist. This is not the most realistic nor harrowing account I've ever heard about aliens.
Have you heard a more harrowing account?
Certainly. I mean, have you read the book Communion, perhaps?
No.
It's all about Christopher Walken was in the movie of it, and
Communion. There you go. See?
yeah, this is approximately 1989 or so, about 4 years before your account, and 4 years. Actually, I believe Aliens came out,
And we're not even getting. Don't even get me started on Fire in the Sky.
right. Yeah,
Well, so what you're saying is all these other depictions of aliens are a lot more exciting and
they have
fun
more detail.
and
It's not maybe not fun so much unless you like anal rape and probing, but definitely more detailed.
I'll say it
more
now.
believable.
If an alien does anything to me, it's consensual. I give blanket consent to aliens. To
But I thought
fucking
humans
use me.
were the only things.
Yeah,
that
what
you
if
were
the
into.
alien's fat?
What? Oh, don't. I know fucking.
Who wants to risk his gun on your ass?
No dumpy aliens.
They ain't
all
no
right?
fat aliens. They're little tiny Okay, you know what?
Here's the thing.
How big are they?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
say
yeah.
how
Go
tall?
ahead. Go ahead.
Well, Devin, I have a question for you. I feel like your story is very interesting. It's your book that doesn't live up to your actual story.
Agreed.
Because I think Seeing the Alien is a very interesting story, but that's literally
all that you've written is I saw an alien.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
I want to get more into that.
Yeah, how did it make you feel? What did the little boy do?
Okay, let's do sort of a rewrite. Chapter
Okay,
1.
sure, yeah.
Okay, free work.
All right, chapter 1. You gotta believe me.
More free.
Is the WGA listening to this? Because I could get in trouble.
I hope not.
Here we go.
Because you wrote on Birthday Boys, right?
Yeah, among other things.
It was.
Weren't you nominated for a WGA award?
I was nominated. I'm kind of like a Hollywood script doctor. You bring me in, I punch it up, I get out of there.
Well, what would you have me start with if I was?
I mean, I would say lose the soup stuff.
Okay.
It was kind of dragging around that spot. And
No soup for Devin.
see, that's good. That's a Seinfeld
good.
reference.
So keep the soup. So if I'm going to do that, keep that part.
If I could add
keep it-
something, I enjoyed the soup.
Oh my God!
What the hell?
Holy shit.
Sorry, I'm sorry to take
Mike's
it.
gone?
No, I'm still here.
Where the fuck is Mike?
I'm right behind John Lennon. I'm not going to go yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
have the
you're
same
right behind
profile.
him. Yeah, same glasses too.
Well, I let him borrow them every once in a
John
while.
Lennon is here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
John,
Holy
hey.
shit. I know this guy.
Yeah, we've
you-
met before.
You haven't been here in months and months. Where have you been?
I've just been. I went to Montauk.
You
I
guys
saw
were
him out
together?
there. Yeah, we went to the Bordy Bar together. Quarter beers, you could pour them on your head. Wait, I just want to say, because this is, I never
It's
saw
a
these
strange place. I don't understand why they do it.
I've never
pour
seen
any
these
beer
two
on your
guys
head.
together. Yeah, you can pour any beer on your head, but they're cheap enough that it's okay to pour on your head, you know?
You've never seen Mike Hanford and John Lennon together?
I've never seen these two guys together. I just want to say, Lennon, isn't it crazy to meet someone who has Paul McCartney's haircut?
Yeah, his current one, his current old lady one.
Sure, I think it's great. Hey, come on. I think it's a good look on Paul. Hey,
Hey,
Scott, you bring me in here to get made fun of?
Crackling
Mr.
dialogue
Lennon?
between these two.
Mr. Lennon.
You kind of stole the focus from Devin. We were
Yeah,
doing
well,
the
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, no.
Mr.
I'm
Lennon, this is Devin O'Shea,
While we
an
got
author.
things shut down, I'm going to go move my car around.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay.
But John, you can say.
I can stay all day.
All right.
John,
all night.
I'm sitting here in shock because that voice it reminds me of that fateful day in 1993.
Yeah, were you in Griffith Park when that alien came around?
Yes!
Yes.
And
that
wait,
was-
was that when the Beatles Anthology 1 was released?
I think it might have been.
Right, I had just come from Amoeba Music. I picked it up.
So
You had to buy it?
Of course you have to buy it.
Oh,
I want to
you
keep
should get a free advance copy of your own anthology.
That's what I said.
wait, you were there, John?
Now we're talking about Amoeba? Yes, I was at
You
Amoeba.
were at Amoeba.
I was at Amoeba.
But why did it remind you
Well,
of...
because John, I don't know. Are you an alien, John?
No, I'm not an alien at all. I'm English.
I mean...
Okay, that checks out.
What?
I guess I thought.
Right,
Well, what are you about to say?
But wait, did the alien have his voice?
Yeah,
Or-
the alien walked into the woods, and before he walked into the wood, he said, "Drums."
That could have been me. You know who it could have been? That could have been a good friend of mine.
Who?
Well,
That's you. That's your catchphrase.
sure, but you know where I got it from.
From your friend Ringo.
That's my best friend, Ringo.
So wait, he has that catchphrase too? You only one person can use a catchphrase at a time.
I don't think that's.
On
I
this
had
show?
to-
What are you talking about?
I had to give mine to Weirdo Al.
What
What's
was
up,
it?
hot dog?
What's up? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
You
and
got rid of that?
I
Oh,
pray
you got
that
shafted in the deal.
I pray that he's been using it on tour. If
What are
he's
you-
not, I'm going to be very, very.
What are you
upset.
using now?
I don't. I mean, I've been looking for one, and none have stuck.
You've been using like a surgeon, right? In part of a trade. With them?
Yeah, well, I tried. So, but okay. So now this is very interesting. You were in Griffith Park
I was in Griffith Park.
in 1993,
Right.
And did you see a little black boy?
See, I didn't even like it when Devin said it. It's even weirder when you say it.
Sorry,
I saw a boy. I don't know if he was black or
Well,
white.
I was
sorry. It's been normalized.
Well, it was dusk. It might have been hard to see.
I knew he was black, but I couldn't tell if he was little or big.
So you walked into. He's not little, nor is he green.
Well, you're right, but
I mean, he's
that
sort of
voice.
little, but not as little.
Well,
as
come
Paul.
on. Let's go back to back. Stand
You
next
and
to
me?
back to back.
All right,
I don't know. I feel like this is a trick.
No, well, why would
This
it
is
be a
like
trick?
Are you gonna
Requiem-
pick my pocket or something?
All right, you
Requiem
got
for
me.
a dream.
I was going to do that. I was going to take your cell
You're gonna
phone.
bend down behind him, and then I push him.
So wait, now that's part of your story that you totally left out.
Oh
The
yeah,
fact
I didn't
that
think
the
it was
aliens
that
had
important.
drums.
Yeah, I didn't think that was an important detail.
Oh, it's a very important.
We heard
detail.
you get served in the book.
yeah,
And you thought that was an important detail, but not the part where you saw the deceased recording artist, John Lennon? Well,
Look,
we all know. 'cause
I'm
we've
gonna
been
Right,
around.
I was back. I'm back.
I'm gonna continue to say that it was just an alien, but it might have just been a crazy coincidence that you were there, John.
So you're thinking I'm the alien?
That was my first instinct when I heard your voice, John.
My question's for Dutton. How do you feel about all these people using the drums slogan or whatever? But you're the one playing the drums.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
you're
much
a drummer.
like it. I mean, they're right over
Yeah,
here.
those-
Be my guest.
I thought I recognized those things.
Yeah, John.
That's
is,
what you're-
This is the Sloppy Boys. They
Right.
They have their first album coming out
good for
on
them.
Tuesday. Do you remember your first album?
The first album I ever bought was Beatles 1.
Did you buy all the Beatles albums?
I did. I was.
Well,
go-
that's
I
the
was
best
on,
of it, 'cause
I
so
was
it's
on
got the
track
best
to.
stuff.
Right. It's got the number ones.
Okay, so you don't
The
need
hell do
anything
I need
else.
to buy?
You don't want to hear like
the
honey pie.
Yoko droning, and I said okay to that. That was me, and I.
So when you
put it down.
So when you put out your first album, you're like, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna wait till the best of to then get any of my music.
right, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to sing it.
Oh, that's cool. You can always.
And you don't want to buy any of the duds.
Right, exactly. I don't
Yeah.
need to listen to Yellow Submarine.
So you played guitar on these records, and Tim he plays the guitar.
Oh, really?
on
Yeah,
this
I would
record.
love to pick your brain about the strings.
I'd like to pick your brain. Do you happen to know Ringo, where Ringo lives?
Ringo Starr?
That's right.
I mean, England.
Ringo borrowed your guitar. He still hasn't given it
He
back.
hasn't given it back to me, and I know it's in his closet. And I was going to ask if he let you borrow
We
it.
have
but-
a guitar here if you want to play some of your new songs that you were talking about.
No, I couldn't. My fingers. You look at these fingers. They get cut up on the strings.
But
The
you
calluses are
can play.
gone.
You can play your own guitar.
No, that's what I'm saying. I haven't played it in years. It's been at Ringo's house.
Okay,
What do
so-
I say every time I come on this podcast? I do not have my guitar.
I know, but okay. So, well,
That's okay. Now I'm getting mean.
But do you have any words of wisdom here for the Sloppy Boys? -1.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. What can I tell you? Tour around the world and have a great concert in Shea Stadium, and everything will be fine.
Become
That's
famous.
I mean, it's City Field now.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
so I
more
guess-
of a YP. Your problem.
Okay. Well, look, the Sloppy Boys are. I know Mike's not here, but are you guys ready to play another song?
Yeah, we would
can you-
love to. We are itching.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe he'll come in by the middle of the song.
Yeah, I saw him out the window moving his car.
Okay.
if you want,
yeah.
I can step in and do Mike's part.
No,
Okay.
You're looking at me. I don't care what you do.
no. Are you guys prepared to play another song from the new album, Lifelong Vacation? And John, you can hear the cut of their jib and sort of see what you think of them. Sure,
That's great. That's an interesting title.
Yeah, and if Mike comes in, then he can just jump in the middle or something like that.
Or I could play whatever. Your drums, he's his guitar. What
You
is
could play
my-
the bass? I thought you had no calluses.
I'll try.
All you gotta do is slap that bass, so you don't really.
All right. So you guys ready to
I
play a song?
recognize that line from a movie I've never seen
Yeah.
before.
What about Leave the Cannoli?
No, not something I practice. I'm a bit of a sweet tooth.
Okay, great. You guys ready to play, Sloppy Boys?
Yes, this is a song that's a little bit autobiographical, ripped from the pages of my diary. It's called "I'm One Hell of a Dude."
Mind if we go on my count?
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm one hell of a dude. 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 And I mean it with all of my heart. I mean it with all of my heart. You know I mean it with all of my heart. I really mean it with all of my heart. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's one hell of a dude. 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 And we believe him with all of our heart. Yeah, we believe him with all of our heart. We believe him with all of our heart. Yeah, we believe him with all of our heart. Please, you gotta believe me. Please, you know I swear to God. Oh, I swear to God. I'm one hell of a dude. 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 And I mean it with all of my heart.
Okay. Oh, wow.
right.
Mike, you came back just in time.
Yeah, geez, that was. It sounded great.
Yeah.
With John on it.
Yeah. It sounded great. What?
with John on it.
So John was playing, but you came back, what, just in time to see him?
Jeez, he's
watching?
I
You
heard
could've
people
bailed him
outside
out.
saying, "You gotta get in here,
His
John."
fingers were killing him. You could have helped him out.
Yeah, he was. Well, he ran out to the bathroom screaming, "My fingers, my fingers!" I don't do a good impression.
Okay, but John,
my fingers hurt.
But John, you were just playing bass. Oh, wait, he's gone. I'm very confused. All right, we need to take a break. When we come back,
Confused, just look around the room.
Wait, that wasn't a break?
no, that wasn't a break, Gino. When we come back, we'll have more from Devin O'Shea, the author. We'll also have more from the Sloppy Boys, John Lennon, and Gino Lambardo. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang.
Roll ads.
Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Wedding season. It's upon us. June is busting out all over the meadows and the hills. And along with that comes weddings. And when you're going to a wedding and you're bringing a date, you want to look good, don't you? I mean, even if you don't bring a date, you don't want to show up to someone's wedding like, hey, I barely tried. That's how much your love means to me. No, you want to look good. And this is where the blacktux.com comes in, okay? It allows you, oh, thank you, blacktux.com. It allows you to rent awesome suits and tuxedos in all styles online. Okay, so what does that mean? I used to go to weddings and certain events, and I used to have nothing in my closet. And a wedding or an event coming up used to put so much stress on me. And I would be with Kulop, and she would order a dress from a similar service that rents dresses. And I would say like, oh man, I wish they had this for guys because I have nothing. And then it comes down to like 2 days before, you're like, I bet I have something in my closet. And then one day before, you're like, I bet I don't have something in my closet, but I'm too busy today. And then the day of, you're like, I have nothing in my closet. What do I do? It's so easy. This is what you do. With the Black Tux, you take your style to the next level. Whatever level you're at, bump it up a notch. They have funky, cool options like, here's one, the Emerald Shawl Tuxedo. All right? And just blow it out for your one-time big event. You don't have to own this Emerald Shawl Tuxedo for the rest of your life and look at it in your closet and go like, why did I buy this thing for one day? No, just rent it with theblacktux.com. And with free home try-on, you can feel its quality and you can check out the fit months before your event just to make sure it's good. After ordering, your suit is going to arrive 14 days before the event. And if anything is not to your liking, the Black Tux is going to send you a replacement right away. So wear it, turn those heads, baby, send it back 3 days later. It's that easy. Shipping, it's free both ways. The Black Tux, they have quality stuff I have tried on myself. It solves a lot of problems. To get $20 off your purchase, visit theblacktux.com/bangbang. That is theblacktux.com/bangbang. Get $20 off your purchase. The Black Tux, premium rental suits and tuxedos delivered. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here, and the Sloppy Boys are here. Mike is still here. Now, John Lennon has not come back.
Not yet. I just heard some screaming down the hall. Like
You just heard screaming down the hall. Now,
And during the break, he did come back and he said, are we still on break? We said yes, and then he left.
Yeah.
It was very confusing.
It's
And they
very
started
confusing.
screaming again.
And by the way, he's down the hall. I mean, it's like a ride
Holy
for
shit. He's down the hall, lucky bastard. Like how when he gets back, he describes each door.
You. Look at those posters.
Fucking guy. Man, John Lennon's lived a life too, technically.
2 lives, yeah. We also have Devin O'Shea.
Two lives matter.
He's just lived one life.
Yeah, it's just one life.
One life to live.
I'm currently scribbling a new chapter right now.
Well, does that mean a new chapter of your book, or you're living more of your life?
You could say,
Were you talking
could say
metaphorically?
both.
Let's ask a more important question. Are we going to have to hear this new chapter?
No, you know what? No, we are not.
you didn't do any chapters when I was out moving my car, did you?
You want me to redo those chapters?
No, I heard the chapters when I was here.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't read
We're
them.
all very confused about when you were here and when you were not here. Describe everything that you saw.
I'd rather not.
Okay. So, Devin, you've written another chapter?
Yeah, I wrote another chapter.
And what is this? Is this after the last chapter is
now,
done?
I've
or?
taken your notes, Tim,
Okay.
script doctor.
Yeah.
I took the soup stuff
I
out.
forgot to mention I wanted you to save the cat.
Oh, yeah.
Prove
yeah.
that I'm like a good guy.
Yeah, but you don't have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Save the alien.
Hold on, let me try. Cross that out. Okay, I think I saved the cat.
Great.
All right, here we go. Chapter 4. A new chapter.
I like the title.
I'm a pretty good
I thought,
guy.
but can I stop you?
No, that sounded like
I
it was
thought
going
you were
somewhere.
rewriting the first few chapters. You were taking notes and rewriting the first. Instead, you're just taking a bunch of notes and leaving the first 3 as is.
Man, I'm in the middle of a rewrite, and you want the final product. Like, I mean, I thought you worked at TV, Scott.
You told us you took the soup out, so I
draft.
thought you might read the part that previously featured the soup. And now you're reading a whole new part.
Nobody's
You
going to
better
get to chapter 4 if the first 3 are a mess. Why would they keep reading?
All right.
Well, let's hear
I'll
it
cross out 4 and put 1.
Okay,
Okay, fair
beautiful.
enough.
Okay, chapter
Chapter
1. A new chapter.
A new chapter. I'm a pretty good guy. I'm a big brother. I walk this little black boy Frank around. I don't know where he is actually.
But that was 25 years ago.
Was that you talking now?
So you don't
Because
know
he's
where Frank
30.
is? Because I
He's
think
31 years old.
He's
at
definitely
this
a
point.
medium black boy.
You guys
at
are
this
very
point.
confused by the book writing process and the way that.
Okay.
I don't
Sorry.
think that's
Sorry
the
to
part
interrupt.
that's confusing us, Devin.
Look.
It's not the process. It's maybe the product. But go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I saw Alien. And it was crazy. I heard him say drums. I watched him walk into the woods. He was little. He was green. I saw Alien. I saw Alien.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's a poem.
It was like a tone
Okay,
poem.
all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So that's chapter 1. You
I was
like
going to
that,
say
Devin?
your original draft is more like a play, like a monologue. And this is like a poem.
poem.
It's
I'm
really
changing
interesting.
it for real. Yeah, it's more poetic now.
Yeah.
I would say just thicken up the page a little bit, and you're ready to rock.
Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate this feedback. This is really helping.
Yeah. Do you hope to sell it to a publisher? Or?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want to sell it to Random House.
That's random.
They'll buy anything.
That's what I said, Scott.
Okay.
I heard there was a book publishing place called Random House. I was like, that's random. Come on, man.
Come on, they'll probably buy this.
That's funny. I got to stop you short because my beeper's going off. I
you gotta head back
my
out?
oil change.
You got. Oh, okay. You're ready for that.
Pick up
okay.
your car.
I'm ready. They're ready. I'm ready.
All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
Okay.
Should we decide now if you want to come back and sing another song, or should we just
Don't worry about
flip
me.
a coin when
Don't
we get
worry,
to it?
don't
Don't worry about
Whatever
me.
happens,
I'm
happens.
just
Trying
I'm
not
gonna
to.
All right. Commitment to the band. You guys are fine with this.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
His car.
Yeah, I'll see you guys a little later. I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Well, I guess with no one else to talk to, we may as well just end the show. I mean, this is, we've completed your chapter.
Yeah,
The Sloppy
chapter's
Boys
done. The
don't
book
have
is
any more
congratulations.
any more members.
The
And
Sloppy
Gino,
Boys have 9 more songs.
yeah, but they can't play them
They have
because
9 more
Mike's
songs. They
gone.
have about 16 more minutes left of music.
Yeah, they can't play them though. And Gino, you have nothing. Nothing happened to you in your break. So
Literally
I guess
nothing's
let's
happened
just
to me.
close it
Well, I
up. I mean, this
God
is just.
damn it, Scott, I need to talk to you.
John's back. Thank God.
John Lennon is back.
We
in
can
here
keep
now.
the show going.
Fuck, we almost got to go home.
Nope, not yet, because Scott, I got to talk to you about a legal matter.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe myself or LegalZoom.com can help out with this. What's the matter in question?
Wait, are
my
we
dear
on
boy?
break right now?
Technically, I was trying to slip it in like product placement.
Oh, hey, I'm always trying to slip it in.
Okay.
I want to get to that in a second too.
Promo code 5 inches and 5 inches.
5 by 5.
All right. What's
Well,
your
I just want to talk to you maybe about suing you.
suing?
Look at my goddamn fingers; they're cut up. Whose property did this happen on?
Suing me? You're the one who.
You're the one running this.
You're the one who
Second.
saw Mike Hanford come in, wave like, "Give me the bass."
Right.
And then you shook your head no, and you mouthed the words, "I will never give you this goddamn bass."
Uh-huh.
And then you proceeded to play. This is all your choice.
And I looked at you, and what did you do? You did not intervene at all. You're running this whole thing.
You're making poor choices. I'm not your conscience. I'm not supposed to follow you around telling you, "Hey, you shouldn't be doing these things."
All right. Well, if you're not going to help me out with this, I'll go to a real lawyer and sue you.
I'm not. Wait,
What was your plan?
for
I was
me
gonna
to
ask
sue
him
myself?
if he had a nice lawyer that he knew about. Some of you, I was going to make this easy on you. Some of you like to deal with. Wouldn't it be nice getting sued by a friend? Rather than some stranger you don't know.
I guess. How much do you want to sue me for? I'm not made of money here. You have way more money than I do.
Let's not get into that.
Blew it all on copies of 1.
Right.
That was something that was said earlier. No one has to
I
react.
thought you said poppies for one. I did not know what you meant.
Wait, poppies for what?
Somebody ought to
You sound like my florist. I go to my florist to eat flowers by myself because I ask people all the time. You want to come down to the flower store
And eat flowers?
and eat flowers, and they look
That's
at me.
weird.
They look at me, to borrow a phrase, like I've got two heads.
I gotta tell you, I bet Yoko would be into that kind of thing if you were interested in patching
If
things
I was
up with
interested
her.
in seeing her again, nope.
Yeah,
I am not.
Well, we all have, our own personal Yokos, things that we can't get past.
Oh, really?
And I'm not talking about Kulop.
Mm-hmm.
But what have you been up to?
The lady doth protest too much.
What,
I'm not talking about Kulop either.
Well, what have you been up to? We haven't seen you in 6 months. You've been to Montauk.
I'm sort of getting my summer going.
You're just getting it going.
Yeah,
See, this is how you do it. In June, you get it going.
Yeah, that.
Right, well, that's what I saw
I've been warming
Gino.
it up for a little bit. Yeah.
I saw Gino down there. When was that? Back in April.
It was April. We were both gearing up for summer. We were both, picking out where we're going to put our towels down at Ditch Plains. We were just kind
Right.
of sorting it all out so that when school was out, we can just fucking cruise
Just
right out
get
there.
right in. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So what else has been going on?
Oh, well, yeah, driving the RV around.
Sure. You jumped the Grand Canyon yet?
No, not yet. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, there's assholes down there that stop me before I get there.
Yeah.
I got all the speed in the world coming from New York City.
You say that like, of course, I haven't done it. You keep trying. As long as you keep trying, I'm gonna.
That's
continue
frustration
to
with
wonder.
the state troopers of.
Okay, yeah, you don't need to
Arizona.
treat me like that.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
but I do because I get upset and I'm mad at the world.
Right.
Sometimes.
Anything been going on in New York City or?
Let's see. We just all the snow melted.
No, I don't mean the
snow-
actual things in the town. I mean with you in the town. Like I can just read the New York Times.
I saw
Old Gray Lady if I want to hear about what's happening in the actual town.
I saw an
like
episode.
the
I went
op-eds.
to a taping of Jimmy Fallon.
You did. Who were the guests?
Cardi B. It was like a week Cardi B was doing it.
Oh, when she was hosting.
Right.
Were you disappointed?
No, I thought she was great, but I was just seeing the show live was so exciting.
But I can imagine when you're like, oh, I'm going to go to a taping of The Tonight Show hosted by Jimmy Fallon, and then it's hosted by some, pop star. It must be disappointing.
Weren't you on late night shows yourself playing music at some point?
The Ed Sullivan. Well, I guess that was early. What time was the Ed Sullivan? You would know.
64.
Came on 8:30 every day.
Devin.
The Ed Sullivan Show, it was
Yeah.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Really? Yeah.
Things came on real early.
Because you were born in the 50s, you must have been. You must have been a boy of like 8 or so when the Beatles played the Ed Sullivan.
I remember it so fondly, Scott. You were great, Lennon.
Thank you.
You were great.
Well, can't take all the credit. Mm-hmm.
Let me describe
We had
to you
another
what-
guitarist, a bass player up there with a drummer.
This is back in the day, by the way, when there was no TiVo, there was no
Right.
VCRs. If
No
you missed
Hulu.
something,
There was
you would
no
never see it
Netflix.
again. So,
There was no
paint a picture
planes,
for
no
us. What happened,
cars.
Devin?
I turned on my
There were
TV.
planes and cars.
There were?
Yeah,
There were.
Not on TV.
that's true.
They didn't allow it till the 70s. I turned on my TV. I saw the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show. They played a song. I smiled.
Okay, there's
It is
all-
interesting to get a first-hand account. I like that.
There's all sorts of detail that you're leaving out that could, what was unique about it? How did
It
you
was a
feel
British
about it?
invasion.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Oh, I should have
put
said
that in
that.
there,
I should have
yeah.
said. Okay.
I thought that story I would have put the soup in that story. I would have bring the
used
soup.
it.
I could feel it too. I felt like I needed the soup.
Yeah.
Well, you got it free. You took it out of the book. You can put it here.
This is great. You guys are great.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, you weren't giving any advice, John.
No, when I'm in the room, I'll take a compliment anytime.
You're like a compliment thief.
Oh, no. All right. You have it back.
Okay. So, John, nothing else going on?
What else am I up to? Let me stroke the old beard hair and see what I can come up
Yeah,
It is
with.
well, you
weird, you
grew a
have one-
beard.
Yeah, it's coming in pretty good.
Yeah.
I always
How-
do.
how
I
long
like to
is
do a
this?
nice summer beard.
How long is it in length and in time grown?
6 inches, 6 months.
An inch a month. That's what my father used to give my mother.
It's funny you say that because people always say that.
And on December 31st, my dad put all 12 inside of it.
Okay, you're talking about you.
Wait a minute, I thought you meant that he would fuck her once and he had a 1-inch dick.
No. He would give her the
He would
tip
just
in
give her the
January,
tip.
He's a
2 inches in February, and then she would be working up to the full footer on
Okay, I
New Year's
don't know,
Eve.
guys.
He's like a miser until Christmas comes around.
The one as big as me? Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, guys, we're running out of time.
Oh, thank God.
We only have one last thing to do on the show. That's a little something called plugs.
Tell me your plugs, where you're gonna be. But you should know you can't hide from me. Tell me your plugs and where you are. Without me, you won't get that far.
Okay.
That was grungy.
Quick
Kind
end.
of.
Was that you guys?
I wish. My God, what chords
Yeah, that
were
was
those?
better than
Sounded
what you
like
guys
a
did.
real band.
That was You Can't Hide Your Plugs From Me by Hostoyer. Is that what it is? Is that what your writing says? Yeah. Hostoyer? Okay, very good. Thank you to Hostoyer. And if you have a plugs theme, go to the Earwolf message board, submit it in the appropriate thread, and you can be famous for a week. And let's see, what are we plugging?
Wait, Sloppy Boys, did you think of maybe recording a plug song as a way to get your music played on Comedy Bang Bang?
I mean, we would have to think of the chords.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what goes
in
in.
my
I don't know what goes
experience-
into writing a song. I'm just throwing it out there. I didn't realize you had to come up with the chords.
Because the lyrics are easy. You'd say something about plugs. Plug this.
Oh,
plug,
shit, yeah,
like, plug
that-
you.
Hey, I'm on board.
Great.
Plug you MFer.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Jeff, is it
I
a
don't know. I
relief?
thought we were getting crazy.
Is it a relief when these guys are talking about chords like, I don't have to deal with
Oh,
those?
he
It's
checks
the
out.
best part, baby.
He glazed over. I saw the eyes just go glazed.
Oh, God.
Say, wake me up when we go.
Go.
So, Sloppy Boys, you have an album coming out, Lifelong Vacation.
I love that title.
It's going to be available everywhere. Check it out. Tuesday, tomorrow. And check us out online, man, at The Sloppy Boys. On social media, of course.
And elsewhere.
And this is all.
In real life.
It's not going to work.
Well, we're The Sloppy Boys, but in real life, you could drop the @ That's just our handle online.
Look, guys, this show is heard by hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people every week. What, like, give them a reason to. You guys got to get better at this. You can't just go, yeah, we have an album. It comes out tomorrow. Like, give people a real, like,
Okay.
really.
Yeah, sell it. Describe it. Or something.
So, I mean,
Maybe let
By
Devin
the
do
way,
it.
Devin, you're not any good at this
what do
either.
you mean? All right.
Let Devin come up with some adjectives.
do you have anything?
You wait till I plug. It's going to be great.
So slurp, slurp. The album comes out. Donk, donk, donk.
Yeah, we're getting served papers.
Turk.
Turk, turk, turk.
And there was an alien.
Okay, no, look.
Now, listen to me. I heard this album.
You did.
Right. I
Where?
went.
When you were in the bathroom?
Huh?
When you were in the bathroom?
Yeah, I grabbed
attending
Mike's
to your-
cell phone and listened to some
Your
of the
bloody
songs on it.
fingers?
Yeah, no, I don't want. Hey, it'd be good for you not to bring those up, or I'll think about suing you. Anyway, it's a great.
By the way, this is almost like the sequel to, I've got blisters on my fingers.
Yeah, I've got
They
one.
actually burst and
they
started
burst
bleeding.
open with blood coming out
Yeah,
of them.
okay.
It's a great album. This thing, 11 songs long, and they are quick, man. It's fun stuff. It's a rock and roll like it's never been done before.
Like it's never been done before?
Like it's never been done before. We tried a few things in our band, if you've heard of it, the European band I was in, and we sort of hit a limit. These guys took the ball and kept running.
You guys, I have a question about the Beatles.
Sure.
When you started off, you're kind of clean cut in the suits and everything like that.
Right.
I do have to say you had mop tops.
Yeah, you kind of.
He's talking
the Fab
about
Four.
Tim over there is talking about when we had brush cuts.
Oh, okay.
Short hair.
You mean back when you were playing in Germany?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Did you stick with that style all the way through your career?
Let's see. What did I do with my hair?
Well,
It
like
ended
for
up-
example, in the late '60s, after you did drugs, and
Well,
you
right.
Maharishi and all that.
Hey, if you remember it, you weren't there. And then we talked about the barber shop. That was no, we never went to the barber shop.
That's a good movie.
I love it.
What year did it come out?
I don't fucking know, man. I look like
Hey.
Because it might have been competing against Alien 3.
My favorite actor
baby.
is Eve.
My favorite band is Eve 6.
Holy shit, I haven't even seen 1 through 5.
My favorite Christmas is Eve.
Mine's New Year's because my mom gets all 12.
Okay.
And you
Counts
like
it
that.
down.
All right, so the Sloppy Boys Lifelong Vacation in stores tomorrow. I cannot wait until
It's fun.
9 p.m. on the West Coast to download this, midnight everywhere else. All right, Devin O'Shea, anything to plug?
Yeah, I'm a writer on a TV show called Mr. Student Body President. It's a show that comes out on Go 90. It's starring a bunch of Instagram influencers and Will Hines. And
What a match made in heaven.
it's a match made in heaven.
He's an influencer to a degree.
And season 3, all the episodes are out this week. So you
And
can
these are all
binge them.
90-minute episodes. That's what Go 90 means.
Actually, they're about 11 minutes, but go
Everyone knows Go 90 means that's you turn your phone 90 degrees,
90
so you can
degrees.
watch it at cinema mode.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ, Scott. Are you not on Go 90 like the rest of us?
Wait, you watch anything you turn at 90 degrees?
Yeah, Go 90.
So how is this special?
Because you go 90.
Well, maybe like if you're already at 90, you turn it back to 0?
No, then you go 180 and flip the whole thing.
And that's a different network altogether.
Back to 0.
But anyways, Mr. Student Body President, check it out. They also are posting it on Tumblr for some reason. That seems like it's very old, and I don't know why they're doing that.
So how do you transcribe directly into Final Draft? How does that work for you?
I don't know what you're asking me right now.
Oh, okay, that sounds about right.
So yeah, but I did write on a TV show. All right. Go.
Gino, you have anything to plug?
Yeah, while we're talking, we talked about little black boys, we talked about birthday boys, we talked about sloppy boys. I know a little thing that has boys in it. It's called Action Boys, and it's a Patreon podcast where a couple of dudes, you guys might like it because it's 3 straight white guys.
Hey,
Finally,
Everything you're involved in is just like a collection of different number of straight white guys.
that's awesome.
Yeah, you're telling me, brother. And then it's called Action Boys, but with a Z because it's like a little bit throwbacky. You can go to actionboys.biz or
But that's with
the
an
Z
S.
and yeah, the biz is with an S. Actually, this is my plug, so let's get it right, Scotty.
Sorry.
Jesus. It's called Action Boys. Check it out. They review classic action movies, and every episode is longer than the movie they review. It's
Sounds
honestly,
like, are you talking R.E.M. Remy?
it is sort of like that in that I can't believe people listen to it. You know, like
Wait, what are you saying?
like you doing that. Don't you feel like, oh, this is so fun for me and Adam to do?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's
Never
a
mind.
nightmare.
Oh, you're doing it just for the money.
Yeah. I want to plug the aforementioned Are You Talking R.E.M. Remy? New episodes on Wednesdays with Adam Scott. He and I reviewing REM records. Also, Threedom. You can go to StitcherPremium.com/Threedom. With the promo code Threedom, we'll get you a free month of that. And we just put out a new Between Two Ferns episode last Thursday with Jerry Seinfeld and Cardi B. So go check that out on the internet. John Lennon, do you have anything you want to plug?
Yeah, you remember that podcast I was doing where I help people? Questions for Lennon.
Questions for Lennon. Yeah,
Sure, I'm
that
going
was
to be
great.
doing.
I was on one.
Yeah, you were great.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you know the microphone so well.
Yeah, I mean, I know which way it's supposed to be pointed.
Not everyone does.
Really?
Right.
That was the main problem with season 1?
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, season 1 never came out. See, and that's season 1 is 2, 2 is 3.
Okay, got
3
it.
is 8.
Got it.
I'm doing some more of those. They'll be coming out probably, I think, in the fall.
Okay, and people can hear the previous seasons on Stitcher Premium. Yeah,
That's
okay.
right.
And very good. All right, I'm excited for that.
Ooh, yeah, me
Promo
too.
code Threedom.
Promo code Threedom. Yeah. All right, let's close up the old plug bag.
Whoa, what a bag, it's time to open it. It's time to open the bag. It's time to open the bag. It's time to open the bag. Open the bag. Open the bag.
All right, almost the 6-month anniversary of that coming up. That's exciting.
Never forget.
Guys, thank you so much. I want to thank our guests. We have another Sloppy Boys song coming up, right, guys?
yeah.
But thanks to you guys. Always a pleasure to see you. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, what's going to happen if you shoot to the top of the charts? Are you guys going to change?
I don't think so.
I'll see you up there. No, you don't change when you get that high.
Really?
No. You
were the same. You were the same.
I was
guy.
I was on that trajectory as anyway.
Yeah.
Acting like a crazy guy, white suits.
Sure.
I was gonna, a little guy from Liverpool. He's gonna get a white suit.
Devin O'Shea, congrats to you.
Thank you.
First book, probably not going to be in stores, but
We'll
buy it
see.
if you need 3 sponges.
That's not a bad way to sell this guy.
Gino, please don't make it so long before the next time you return.
Oh, I'll come back as soon as possible. In the meantime, I will be, of course, rubbing my dick on the edge of a dresser until I almost reach climax.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
And John, always great to see you.
Hey, it's great to be here.
Are you going to play the last song with the Sloppy Boys?
I think
or-
I have to.
because Mike's not coming back?
Because my beeper's ringing, and because we have the same oil change guy.
So you have to stay and play the song?
So I didn't finish my thought. I just sort of looked away. My beeper's ringing here, and it's saying,
I would argue
Mike's
you didn't
gonna be
start
a
a
while.
thought.
All right, Gino. Look, when I said to you on Montauk that you and I were good friends and I want to do a whole summer, that was just to get you the hell away from me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
You said you're great friends and you wanted to spend the entire summer with him to get him away from
That's
you.
the worst way to
Makes
get
sense.
somebody.
I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. I was reading the newspaper.
Well, there's a spot for you at Bordy Barn.
All right. Well, speaking of a spot for you, this is the exact spot where the final song is supposed to go. Who wants to introduce this one? John, you probably don't know what it is, so
I'll let him try.
Correction.
you do.
That's right, I do.
Wait, or it's called Correction.
No, to name a song Correction would need a correction. This song is called He.
He, and it's about the 3 guys in the band, I would imagine, because they're all men. They're all straight white men.
You're gonna have to take.
Or
a
it's
listen.
about the other 3 birthday boys.
Hey, it might just make you say he. It's so funny.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's one way of looking at it.
All right.
now
Well,
I
you
get it.
guys ready to play? You got to have your instruments on. And,
Yeah, I'm trembling putting this thing back on.
all right. Try to play that triangle. Mike brought it in and refused to
Oh
play
yeah, I
the
was
first
wondering
2
why
songs.
this is. I don't know if I'm going to touch this thing.
Are you
Okay,
going
I
to
wanna
slap
hear
the
it.
bass with that much gauze on your fingers?
I'm going to have to slap it harder to get through it.
All right, here we go. This is the Sloppy Boys with He album coming out tomorrow. Lifelong Vacation. Here's the Sloppy Boys.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm Michael Jackson. I'm having a blast. We're gonna have a good time, baby. I'm Janet Jackson. I'm having a blast. We're gonna have a good time, baby. I'm Reggie Jackson. I'm having a blast. We're gonna have a good time, baby. One of us did the moonwalk, the other one had a hit. One of us was a baseball player who also had a lot of hits. We're a bunch of Jacksons. We're having a blast. We came to have a good time, baby.
Very good.
Right. Thank
You didn't
Just
get to
great.
that triangle.
No, I couldn't. The song was going too fast.
Yeah, that thing was way too fast. What the hell was that all about?
But those are great. Those are funny songs.
Yeah, I was cracking up.
They are funny as hell.
That's what I like about this album. It's
I
fun.
did not say he, but I did say ha ha ha. So
Hopefully that's a compromise you can live with.
I will accept.
All right. Sloppy Boys, good luck. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
and roll end.